Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are going to do a review and maybe some thoughts in regards to the new EVO from Assetto Corsa. I did open it or attempt to open it uh, earlier in the week when I purchased it, and understanding new game, there's going to be some bugs, but immediate bugs for me, and so not holding that against the game, but it I had my wheel and everything on, and it was saying or showing me that I could only use a controller for it, and the menu was very weird. So I was confused about that and tried to navigate a little bit, and I could not. So I just turned it off. Uh, Contacted a buddy of mine who had actually tried it, uh, Lego with RW Racing, and he had actually tried it and set up his wheel and things of that sort. So I messaged him, and he and I talked and tried again. And so lo and behold, we tried it again, and it worked. So again, understanding that there are bugs with any new game that comes out, especially something this massive. And so this is the first screen that you get when you start the game, the early access roadmap, and it does let you know their progress, the things that they're trying to do, and goals that they have in mind to take you all the way into the fall uh, with this game. And so you can see very soon, looks like right here, a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, they'll have a new content drop for the game, which involves two new cars, a special event, and also a new track. Fuji Speedway will be on there. So that's where they are so far. You can go back and look at this all you want to, and things of that sort. But let's get into the game if we can. I did get in here uh, already and had to set up my wheel, pedals, all of that good stuff. And so to make sure that it was ready and going. So anyway, did run a little bit of a lap or two in a car just to make sure my wheel and pedals were all set and the car was like I liked it, the graphics and everything, so you could see it well as myself. So anyway, here's your setup screen, your start screen. As you notice right here in the corner, offline, uh, there is no online multiplayer racing as of yet. Again, it is still brand new. So I don't even think it's a week old. This is airing on Sunday evening, and I think it was last Monday or Tuesday when the game came out. So uh, that's okay. It's going to happen a couple weeks. That might be one of the new things that they upload with that second drop of content. So we'll see. But settings page, your gallery you can save, driver you can customize. I don't think, uh, according to a few sources, if you save your profile and things of that sort, when you log out of the game and come back, it's not there. It's a miss. So I wouldn't worry with any of that stuff. We just want to get in here and drive, make sure our pedals and everything are set up. And so here's a list of the vehicles that you have and uh, customize whatever. But here's your garage. This is what they give you. Let's see. You can look at your cars in that manner. Let me see where it is where I can bring them up so that it's, well, I had it set so that, again, here's something else that's popping up that's new, right? So there we go. Now there's all of your manufacturers that they have currently and the cars that they have with them. You you want to look at them. They're not all the same car. For the example, let's go to Porsche. Here's all the Porsches that they have. You may glance at that and say, "Oh, okay, well, I see these are all 911s, GT3 Cup cars, and so they're just different paint schemes." No, there's not. You need to read right here. This one has ABS and traction control variant. So does this. Look here, no traction control. So you you want to read uh, which one you're getting into before you get into it. So we'll pick. Here, this ABS variant with no traction control, we'll just select that bad boy. And absolutely beautiful. Certainly beautiful. Let's go back to drive. I might have to repick the car. I don't know. Nope, there it is. So here's your sessions. Again, offline mode. Just, I wish it was there. At least you could experience with your friends, but it's not yet. So here's all of your assists that you could turn on and off. Weather. First track that pops up is Mount Panorama. This will be in practice mode, and so we'll just go and do that. We'll go and run us a little race here at Mount Panorama. I believe we'll be by ourselves, which new game, that's exactly what you need. You need to be by yourself because you want to figure out the car. Beautiful details, to say the least. Uh, Amazing details. The sound on this is incredible. I have not yet set up the profile yet, but there we are. Pretty big number. So don't pay any attention to that stuff. It's again something you have to set up later on. And so we'll jump into the car so you can see it. All of your maps and everything, your tires, let you know that they're slick. You can see obviously cold temperatures, some aspects of ACC with a little bit of the layout, but a lot of it's changed. And so again, this car doesn't have traction control. Let's see if I can remember where I put. Yep. I don't know if you can hear it well, but it sounds incredible. Absolutely does. We're just going to ease out of here. Wrong button. There we go. You can truly feel this car. The front end, little light right there. You can feel that front end dig. The weight distribution on this car, as opposed to ACC, in my opinion, feels great. I almost forgot, I've got cold tires. Of course, you have options for setting up the level of detail on the track and shading and all of that stuff. But you have to remember you got cold tires, so. And here you will actually get air. You will feel the steering wheel get light, letting you know you have just left the ground. That's incredible. And here, when you're going down the hill and cornering under braking, you can really feel this car load up in regards to weight. It's insane. 6th gear, you'll hear the rev limiter. Again, letting everything warm up. This is not my best track at all. It really feels amazing. I tell you, if you're into racing sims, this is just a great time to be a part of it, because there's so many new games that are out there that each one is so different, and they have their own good things about them. There's so much variation. LMU is out. It's a good one. AMS2, I really like it. And now AC EVO has dropped. And man, it's like, which one do I play? But that's what you want. You want you want the options, in my opinion. Whew. We'll go back and look at a replay or two here in a second, and I believe you'll be able to see the car roll into the corners and the weight shift. And I can't tell you if you haven't played it yet, but you actually feel that in your wheel. If you have the pedals that can allow you to feel those things, you can feel those in the pedals. It's so crazy. Easy does it. Yeah, your braking points are not the same with Evo as ACC. So not the same. Car's different, drives different, handles different. Usually in ACC, this corner, you're in third gear all the way through there. Not here. You better slow down. I know in the Ferrari through here, I'm in third gear and wide open. Not in the Porsche, not on Evo. What are you doing, Pharaoh? My cat's wanting up here. You picked a bad time to want up here, man. Let's see if I can snatch a hold of him. I have a chair that sits beside me, and he loves to be in that chair. There we go. That way he can walk over and access the top of my computer and lay down on the fans. It's okay, I have more than those on the top, and he's a little cat. He's a Sphinx, a hairless cat, and a Bambino, a miniature Sphinx. I never in my life thought I would have a hairless cat, especially a miniature one. But he is the cutest thing, man. So he sets up on those fans and stays warm. Whew, going a little wide. Let's try to get a lap here and just see what. I may crash it, but we're going to find out. Let's see what we can do. Now that everything's warmed up. You see the counter steering a little bit. It's not bad. You can drive it. But you have to be aware of it. See if we'll leave the ground a little bit. Slightly. There we go. Didn't like that entry. This might be bad. Woo! I got her stopped. That'll leave a mark. That'll leave a mark. That'll leave a mark. We'll have to go back and look at that. You see the damage. I don't know if you can see the damage. Let me get it. Let me see if we can pull a replay. remember how to do this. Yes. Yeah, we'll. I'm trying to see where I'm at. Okay, that's the front stretch. Oh, that's down the hill. Okay, we'll just watch this. Pay attention to the roll of the car and everything. It sounds great. And it's got that distinctive force sound about it for certain. And watch it front end weight shift and everything. That's just crazy to me. But you may be able to see that, but what I can't stress to you is you can actually feel that in the game. Your wheel gets heavy. It translates through that wheel and those pedals, so very cool. The graphics and everything, man, it truly. You saw the front end want to come up there, and that's what caused me to shoot over there. And then that was just what you call pure ignorance. But again, we're learning it. It sounds great. This game looks great, feels great. I'm eager to see all of the, of course, bug fixes, things of that sort that they do with the game. But in terms of handling and it, I'm no pro by any stretch of the means, but this feels way different than anything else. I mean, this feels like if you're in your car and you turn a little too sharp, you know how the wheel gets heavy. You feel that here in this game. So, man, truly, truly unique. Let's go back and we'll just pick another car, see what it's all about. Let's pick a car here. Go to your garage, and here's the list of your cars. Now you can hear it here and select all, and it just brings up the manufacturer label and choose from that. Of course, the Alfa, the Alpine. There's the Audi. BMW has a good selection there. And look at there, USA fans, American Muscle. You got the ZL1, but again, read the fine print here. Read the fine print. This one has a carbon insert. This one has a different stripe on it. But here's what you're looking for. This has the LZ1, the 1LE Extreme Track Performance Package on it. So these cars right here are going to be way different. So keep that in mind. The Ferrari, they have a big list of cars. The 296, of course, the 488, and of course the 488 is just a missile. Super speed in straight lines, not as good as the 296 in the corners. And then you have, yes, the Ford Escort. Yeah, I don't know why you have the Ford Escort, but you have a Ford Escort. That's in your garage. Honda, Hyundai, Lotus. Lotus has some nice looking cars. Here's the Mazda. the MX-5, and if you're familiar with iRacing, of course, you know this is, there you go. That's your entry car. Then there's the Merc, and then the Porsche, of which we were just in. That bad boy right there. Lots when it comes to the Porsche. Here's the Toyota, the GR86, and again, please read the fine print. These two are just different in regards to color, but look at here. There's your Trueno, your Takumi Fujiwara, modern edition, and then the Volkswagen, and then another performance edition, but it's not the Trueno. So pay attention to those things when you select your car. It's more than just color. Let's just try the Trueno and see what this is all about. Your back button, go to your race, there's your car, and start session. First time in this, and we'll see. Them big old Brembo brakes on this thing. Good looking car. Sit in the seat, see what it's all about. Let me turn back around here. Here we go. Let's see. Don't have a pit limiter on this car, but there's still a pit speed, and I don't remember what it is, so we'll just stay below 35 just in case. Oh yeah, we are in a missile. No, it did have a pit limiter on it. Yeah, and I do not have this set up in miles per hour, I just noticed. Sounds pretty good. See if we can relive some anime moments as we go down the hill. It would be epic if it had a cup of water sitting up here on the dash for you to see. Only the fans of the anime would get that. If you've not seen that anime, if you watch it, I would highly recommend this anime, especially to the sim racer, or those who like cars. You can tell the tires were getting yellow on the outside. It was getting a little heat in them. But again, you feel the car load up. Just try not to tear up the pretty car. No, we're not going to drift it like Takumi. My wife is asking, did I mention solo leveling? Yeah, it's a great one, but I'm talking about cars, son. So she's watching. She knows I was talking about Takumi. That's one of her favorite animes as well. She's not even into cars, but that anime just, it's got a great storyline with it. And so you don't even have to be a car nut to appreciate that anime. But yes, solo leveling is currently my favorite one. Yeah, I know you like some Takumi. Takumi Fujiwara. And don't forget about Ryosuke and Keisuke, the Takahashi brothers. Yeah, love, not life. You probably don't need to get in second gear there with this car. Again, you don't have the extreme speeds that you had like in the Porsche because obviously two different things, right? But even the handling in this is you can still feel the body roll, you can still feel the weight distribution, you can feel it wanting to slide out here and there, and you can feel it push too. There is an assist that will give you basically turn your car into an automatic. He'll shift for you. Woo. And of course, you can turn that off and do it yourself, which is what I'm doing. But automatic is an option. Takumi delivering the tofu down the hill. This is a pretty fun little car to drive. And it does have handbrake usage if you want to set that up, if you have one of those. Yeah, this is a good little car, man. You feel every one of those bumps. Yeah, see, he throws his hand over there, but I'm not allowing him to shift. Nice. Fun little car. Whew. We're going to try to push this one. Hopefully we won't tear it up. I like the game. I really do. It's a fun game. We'll look at just a second and see about the different tracks that they have before we end the stream. And again, this is just a test session just to see what we think about it. See, let you see it if you've not yet purchased it. Easy does it. So cool. I may be better in this than a Porsche. Watch out for that corner. I'll come back through there and get my headlight later. Man, you feel the, ooh, this is bad. Ooh. Bunta is going to kill me. Wow, we got to see the replay on that. That's a good way to see body roll and everything. It's just a good looking car. Ooh, the back end got a little light right there. I thought it was going to be a decent lap too. Until I tore up the front end of it. And then the whole thing of it. It does turn pretty good for, I mean, it's not a race car, right? It's just a performance car, stock, but yeah, you can really see it right there, how it leaned in on that front tire as just making that corner, that body roll and pitch. It is just way more visible and felt here than ACC. And here's where it's just got so good that you couldn't back out of it. Had to try it. But these tires weren't made for that. And then here's where it really goes bad. I think I have damage off or effects off. I don't know. Let's see. Pretty cool. Sorry I tore up the car. Oh, yeah. Let me try to remember. I just need to click on it, I think. And go back. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. And let's click on the track and see what we have. Okay. Brands Hatch, the GP circuit, also the Indy circuit. So you have different layouts. Imola, Laguna Seca, of course, Mount Panorama, and you get Suzuka. Uh, all three versions of that. And that apparently, yeah, that's all. But again, like I said, you get Fuji in a couple of weeks. It drops on here. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. This is a good way to start, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I like that. We might get on here and try Suzuka a little later on when no one's watching. Again, here's the weather. You can change it to whatever you want. You can even set it in a custom setting, however you'd like to have that. If you want a light rain into a hard rain and so on and so forth. The practice mode are the different modes: practice, quick race. Let me see. As you're with me here, there's 10 laps. How many laps can we do? 100 laps. That's a lot of laps. Uh, Race start time, multiplier, 1 times grid position, automatic or custom, number of opponents. That's what I want to see. Excellent. You can get 30 AI cars in here and set their skill, just like the other sims, of course. Single make, you can turn that off so that there's different makes and models out there. Race weekend, it's not allowing me to select it, so unsaved. Yeah, discard, don't worry about that. We're just looking here. And sessions, the same thing. And then, of course, the car and the tracks. And then here's your assists. We'll look at those. Yeah, I have mine set to custom. Of course, beginner. All of your assists are on. Uh, Automatic clutch, uh, headlights, all that stuff, wipers. I want that on. I don't want to have to deal with that as I'm driving. But you can have your your ideal line on. You can even turn your stability control on and set it to 100 if you so choose. But you see, mine's off. But anyway, so far, excellent. Looking very much forward to the. Let me see special events. I need to click on that. And I'm assuming because it's offline, you won't see any of that. That would make sense. Academy, obtain a driver's license, learn how to master Racetracks and vehicles, driver. This is where you set your profile, as I mentioned, but it didn't save last time. Replay galleries, photographs. You could do all that good stuff. And then there's your controls, video, audio, heads up display, and all the other stuff. So, you know, you've got everything you need, but I like it. Looks like it's going to be really good. Let me know your thoughts on it. Uh, First impressions, and let me know if you have it yet or not, or if you're planning on getting it in the very near future. Maybe you're one that wants to wait on it until they work all the bugs out. Totally understandable. I got it because they had a discount on it at the first release of the game. So uh, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good, in my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. Hey, and if you've not subscribed yet, please take a moment to do that. I would appreciate it so very much. It would mean a lot, and it would help a lot. The more we can get, the more things we can do here. So appreciate each of you. Thanks again for watching, and you all